Welcome back. Fallen police officers are being honoured at the Union buildings today. Let's go live to our reporter Malungelo Booi in Pretoria. Malungelo joins us on the line. A very good afternoon to you, Malungelo. Acting President Cyril Ramaphosa wrapped up his keynote address a short while ago. Can you take us through some of the highlights of that speech?
A very good afternoon to Mpho. Fallen heroes who paid really the ultimate price protecting fellow South Africans and ensuring that they are safe were remembered and honored here today. Cyril Ramaphosa, Deputy President, describing them as ordinary people executing extraordinary duties under very extraordinary conditions and difficult circumstances. One of the things he highlighted in his speech, which I thought was quite profound, Mpho, he said that there's a need in this country for us to create a culture where police officers are valued. And he also said that South Africans need to make sure at all times they work with the police and the justice system in making sure that those that attack police officers are really prosecuted.
He also expressed quite a lot of concern on the families who lose their loved ones, saying that surely more needs to be done because families cannot be left to live with this enduring pain as a result of crime.
Certainly, Mpho, I mean, when we hear during the entire ceremony or service, the emotions and the grief from the relatives of the fallen officers when their names were called out and when they were going to lay the wreath, the grief was so raw. You could actually hear them crying. You could see the tears. And also some of us had to really control the tears as well, because some of these people that were crying were the elderly people. Some of them were children. And one of the women I saw, and you could tell that she's still within the mourning period. She's still dressed in complete black. And you know, in some cultures that the people, the widows will have to wear that particular attire for a year or so because they're still in mourning. Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa saying that we are with them. We're here with these families to show that we are also mourning with you. You are not alone here. Everything will be done to make sure that the names of your deceased or your relatives are really not forgotten.
And of course, we also heard Ramaphosa speaking quite extensively, Malungelo, encouraging police officers and lauding them for the impact and the work that they do. Also giving them some advice, staying alert and making sure that they're in contact. What else did he have to say?
That's key. That's actually quite important. I mean, that was part of the National Safety Strategy Plan by the police. We have heard President Jacob Zuma talking about that last day in the same ceremony. And one of the things that police are encouraged to do was that they need to make sure that they are safe at all times. They need to call for backup, and they need not to take chances when the situation is really volatile. They need to call for backup. They need to make sure that they wear their bulletproof vest at all time when they confront situation. That is key, because they're saying that won't only make sure that themselves, police officers, are safe, it will make sure that they are able to execute that they are meant to protect.
Thank you so much for that update. That was eNCA reporter Malungelo Booi giving us an update there from the Union buildings in Pretoria after acting President Cyril Ramaphosa delivered his keynote address.